Hello my dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will continue with the previous video on pilot plant scale up techniques, and in continuation of previous video, today we are going to discuss about the liquid dosage forms and their scale up techniques. As we already know, pilot plant is a processing system used to generate the information about the behavior of the system that can be used in designing large scale units. So in case of liquid oral dosage forms, firstly we should know about that. What are the liquid dosage forms? These are the dosage forms which contain one or more active ingredients with or without additives dissolved in a suitable vehicle meant for the oral administration. So these are the essential pharmaceutical products which involve a mixture of API, active ingredients, any active drugs, and also the excipients which are called the non-drug components. And these are basically formed by dissolving the API in either in an aqueous system or in a non-aqueous system, or by suspension, by which we can get the suspensions, different type of suspensions using a suspending agent, and by incorporating the drug substance into an oil or water phase, for example suspension, emulsion, syrups and elixirs. So the liquid dosage forms may be dispersed system or the solution, or in case of dispersed system there are two or more phases where one phase is distributed in the another, whereas solution refers to two or more substances mixed homogeneously. So this flowchart shows monophasic liquid dosage forms and their types. Basically they can be used for oral use, for external use, for special purpose also, and the parenteral solutions. According to their types and their uses, the method of formulation of each and every type of liquid dosage forms are totally different. So the main objective is to generate a formula. A formula basically it is a transform into a viable robust product using a reliable and a practical method of manufacture that affects the orderly transition from lab to routine processing in a full scale production. In case of if we talk about liquid orals, various steps which are involved in the pilot plant are firstly reporting the responsibility, who will be the responsible for making the particular formulation, any personal requirements, what type of requirement of the personals are required, what type of space is required for making the formulation. So space requirements are also there. Then the review of formula, raw materials, any relevant processing equipment related to formulation of any liquid oral, production rates, process evaluation, GMP consideration, so many things that should be keep in mind before formulating any liquid dosage forms. So basically physical form of a drug product, that is pourable display, it should Newtonian or pseudo Newtonian behavior should be there. And we can say various, if we talk about the various step of liquid manufacturing process, firstly we have to plan the material requirements, then we were going to prepare the liquid formulation, then filling and packing will be there, and then the quality assurance will be there. Basic flowchart for getting the liquid formulation is, firstly we need a raw material, then the weighing and measurement will be takes place, then we are going to mixing, either mixing aqueous or non-aqueous system, then the filling will be there, packaging of the material, then the finished storage product, and the finally we are going to assess for the quality of the final product. So these are the basic important parameters which are need to be followed for the making of any liquid dosage forms. In case of next we will talk about the critical aspects of liquid manufacturing. Firstly, the physical plant. Obviously, what type of plant will be needed for making a formulation? Heating, ventilation area, air controlling system. These are the most important thing for maintaining all the authenticity of the formulation. The effect of long processing times at suboptimal temperature should be considered in terms of consequences on the physical or chemical stability of the ingredient as well as the product. Now we will talk about the formulation aspect. Firstly, we will talk about the suspension. We will for the suspension, what type of thing is required? Firstly, we need a API and the vehicle, and after that we need a wetting agent, salt formation in ingredients also. For the protection of API, we will be using a buffering system, polymers and antioxidants. For maintaining the suspension and its appearance also, we will be using the coloring and suspending agents and the flocculating agents. And for masking any unpleasant taste or smell of the formulation, we will be needing the sweeteners and the flavoring agents. Now in case of immersion, we will talk in case of immersion, the basic thing is particle size. Particle size will be maintained by the using solid particle and droplet particle systems, and for protecting the API we will be using same thing, the buffering system, antioxidants and the polymers. And for maintaining the appearance of the formulation, same thing, the coloring and emulsifying agents, penetration enhancers and gelling agents will be used for maintaining the appearance of a emulsion. And for the making of good taste and smell masking, the sweeteners and flavoring agent will be used. Similarly, in case of solutions, we will talk for the protection of API, the buffers and the antioxidant preservatives will be used. And for maintaining the appearance of the formulation, coloring, stabilizers, co-solvents, antimicrobial preservatives will be used. For taste and smell masking, we will same use the sweeteners and the flavoring agents. Simultaneously, there is a need of some equipments also for making formulations. For example, emulsions, for example, micro emulsions also, some kind of nanoparticles also. Different equipment will be required. The mixtures, homogenizers, filtration assembly and the bottling assembly, these are the basically a heart of the formulation of development of any liquid dosage forms. Next is note the list thing is the quality assurance, the dissolution of the drug in the solution. This will tell how much drug going to be dissolved in the solution and how much drug will be available for the absorption part. And the potency of the drug in the solution, temperature, uniformity in the emulsions also, and obviously we are using aqueous system, the microbiological control should be there, and the product uniformity, final volume and the stability. Thanks for watching, my dear students, this video, and we will continue this same part in the next video. Thanks for watching and keep in contact with me. Have a good day.